For joining me on the Tarot Machine. This is your monthly love and journal reading for March 2020, and this will be for the sign of Virgo. So let me go ahead and give these cards a shuffle so we can get the messages for the month. This can be for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus, or whatever sign you in your natal chart that you have a Virgo in. So let's just go ahead and see what. Okay, the first card popped out. You got the Tree of Life in reverse. The Tree of Life is usually the card that you have it all and everything is set up. If this is in love, you still looking for to set up a good relationship with somebody, or you talking to somebody and you looking at them as the being the one that you can set up a good one-on-one relationship with. They see this in you, Virgo, you see this in them. If it's a job thing or you going for a new job, you just haven't hit your full plateau when it comes to your work experience or what you're obtaining from your job. That's either another skill or a financial goal that you have in mind. So let's go and get the cards. The Lovers in the upright. So if this is definitely going into a relationship mode. So let's start with relationships. Virgo, they see this in you, you see this in them. You want to be in a union with somebody and you're looking to kind of complete yourself on the relationship front. Whoever you talking to, you feel that they are a perfect match, or they are quote unquote a soul match for you. They see this in you, Virgo, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it's saying that if you're looking for a job, you're looking for a job that is more heart based and that you can fully enjoy once you go into your workspace and you feel somewhat married to the job, or you feel completed when you go and do your daily work at your job to earn a paycheck. If you're currently on a job, it's just saying that you are satisfied now with what is happening between your relationship between you and your job, or your bosses and your job, but you and your relationships at work are going perfectly fine. Two of Wands in the upright. So let's start with relationships. They see this in you, Virgo. They see this in you. You see this in them. Or this is happening between you trying to link up with somebody. What it's saying is a person is either trying to make a decision to either move in the direction to link up in a one-on-one relationship with you, or it's a second person that somebody is talking to that they may feel is a better candidate to be in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Virgo, you see this in them, or this is happening to you at this current time. If it is a job thing, if you're going for a new job, it's saying that you have two options on the table that you are levitating to, and they both is striking you on a hard sense to go and do that job if you're applying for a new job. If you're currently on your job, it's just saying it has options for you to move around in the company for either a promotion or try something different and new at the job. The the Knight of Swords in the upright. So let's start with relationships. They see this in you, Virgo. You see this in them. That the person you dealing with is basically, I'm not gonna say they are pretty much honest, but they're more of a mind person. They more of a person that if you're going to present the option to be in a one-on-one relationship with them, they have to think about it and see how they fit in a one-on-one union with you, or you have to sit back and think about how to be in a one-on-one relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? Or you're sitting back and trying to ponder one of these two candidates you have to be in a relationship, or you will feel which one you could levitate to that can be the most prime candidate to complete you on a relationship front. They see this in you, Virgo. You see this in them. If it's a job thing, If you're going for a job and you have a couple options and you're trying to find one that you can link honestly to, you're sitting back and thinking what each of the jobs have, if you're going for multiple jobs, that have the better qualities for you to move forward to apply or accept an offer or put in your resume for them. If you're currently with a job, what it's saying is that your workspace is keeping you busy and keeping you up on your toes with thinking about all the projects that are coming to you, or you thinking about ways to maneuver in the company so you can get a promotion or some kind of extra benefit out of the company you're currently working for. The justice in reverse. The justice in reverse is saying, let's go with the relationship first. They see this in you, you see this in them. Um, as you mulling over this person to be in a one-on-one relationship, or these two people, you being real critical about what is you going to accept from a person when you become in a one-on-one relationship. You being kind of judgmental on the candidates you have, and you kind of combing through them to find their flaws. They see this in you, you see this in them, Virgo. If it is you going for a new job, it's just saying you weighing the pros and cons. And some of the these two jobs, some of them may have more cons than pros if you're trying to apply for them. If you're currently on a job, it's just saying that you kind of aware of what negativity is going around in the job, or you're trying to, if it's being presented to you, you're trying to have more of an analytical look about it. If your boss is coming with some sideways stuff that you're not feeling, you're trying to be more analytical on this negative reactions of what you're doing at the job. Three of Cups in the upright. Oh, that's a good card though. But in the relationship front, they see this in you, you see this in them. Either they see you as more of a social butterfly than a home a relationship based person, or the person you're talking to is through a friend network, or you met the person through a celebration, a party, or an event. You know what I'm saying? You met the person through a gathering. They either did this to you, Virgo, Virgo, you did this to them, or you know this person through a friend or a friend network to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Or you may have found out that one of somebody else's friends like you, and you're thinking about pursuing that person because you're kind of interested in that person too. They see this in you, Virgo, Virgo, you see this in them. If it is a job thing, it's just saying that if you're going for a job, what it's saying is people is giving you references of jobs that may be opening up and taking on new people to work for them. You finding out your information about this new job that you want to go for, either via versus friends, internet, or some kind of social event or church event, or wherever you go and kind of congregate at for your sociability. You're finding a job through word of mouth about it, and you still thinking about it. If you're currently on the job, it's just saying that even though somebody may be being unfair or bringing some negative salt to your job, the work environment is still happy. It's still a solid unit. So let's go ahead and get the clarifiers on it. The star in reverse for the tree of life. Let's start with the job thing. If you're going for another job, what you feeling is that whatever is being brought to you is just not striking you, or you don't feel like even if you apply for it, it may not bring you what you want. You may not feel abundant or lucky about taking on whatever duties they have as in getting that job or the job descriptions or whatever, you're not feeling that you're fitting them. That's what I'm hearing. You're not feeling that you're fitting them, and it's probably one of many jobs you're going for. If you currently on a job, it's just saying that you want more out of it. You know what I'm saying? You want more out of your current job than what is being offered or brought to you at this current time. You know what I'm saying? Or it's starting to have a change at the job that you may not feel that is going in your favor. If it's a relationship, Virgo, they doing this to you or doing this to you with this all this negative looking at this person to be in a relationship, maybe you feel like this or that person is feeling like this, that it's not a possibility to even get in a relationship with you, because somebody in this is being real critical and combing everything somebody is saying and taking more time to analyze what they're saying about being in a one-on-one relationship than other than moving to a one-on-one relationship. They doing this to you, Virgo. Virgo, you doing this to them. Eight of Cups in the reverse for the lovers. Let's start with the relationship first. They doing this to you. You doing it to them, Virgo. What it's saying is to me, even though this person that you're trying to get into a one-on-one relationship with, you may be kind of salting them out and being real critical about what they're trying to bring to the table to be in a one-on-one relationship. The person has not left yet. You know what I'm saying? They haven't said, oh, that's doing too much about me and stuff. I better go on to somebody else and deal with it. No, they're sticking around. You know, they just taking it as a characteristic in you, and this is how you choose to link up with somebody in a one-on-one relationship. But they're sticking around to see what is else is going to be offered, or they sticking around because they really want to be in a relationship. No matter what they have to go through to be in a one-on-one relationship, they're going to go ahead and do it. Virgo, they doing this to you, you're doing this to them. If you're going for another job, you know, you applying for a job, what it's saying is that you're not walking away from whatever's being offered to you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look at it, but you're not being so shut off from it that you won't hear the possibilities that this certain job might be able to bring to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's also saying to me, what I'm hearing is you just beating the pavement. You know what I'm saying? You're not turning nothing down. You putting a bunch of stuff out there, and whatever comes, you're not turning it down. You just going to be real critical about what they bring into you. If you're currently on the job, it's just saying that your job is stable. You're not at a point yet to walk away from them, or the chaos at this current job that you're working on is not as bad as you think. It's more of you thinking it's bad like that, but when you really break it down, it's not that bad, and it's not even worth the chance of trying to go and find something else, or you cool at the position you have now and you really don't want a promotion or whatever. Judgment and upright for the Two of Wands. So let's start with the relationship thing first. Either they doing this to you or you're doing it to them, Virgo, that, like I said, somebody is casting a negative opinion, you know what I'm saying, on whoever they want to get in, excuse me, they want to get in a relationship with. They being, like I said, they being real critical, and they not being shut off. They're forming an opinion and sticking to it and waiting for that other person to kind of break the construct of what they thought about them when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. You're doing it, Virgo, to somebody. Somebody's doing it to you. If it is a job thing, if you're going to a new job, it's just saying you combing real hard before you would set forward and give a company a yes or a no to go ahead and take them on as an employer. You being real judgmental about who maybe you dealt with companies before that did you wrong and bad. So now when you go into these new companies, you're trying to really comb what they're talking about and what they're saying, what they're bringing to the table before you would give them a definite yes or no when it comes to working with them as your employer. If it is you currently on a job, what I'm hearing is harsh opinions going around about the work environment or how the work is being done. That's what I'm hearing. Some bosses is dropping some harsh stuff about either your coworkers, the team itself, how the company is being run, what the changes is going to happen at this company. But somebody is dropping hard opinions on the current job they working on. That's all I'm hearing. The Fool in the Upright for Page of Swords. Let's go with relationship first. Either they see this in you, Virgo, you see this in them, or this is a frame of mind both of y'all is entering at this time in the month of March. Somebody wants somebody that's more carefree. They want somebody that is more open to, I want to say, experiment or bring new stuff into the relationship so it can have some, what I'm hearing is have some freshness to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of person they looking for. They looking for a carefree person. You know what I'm saying? Or this could be happening too. They could see you like this, Virgo. You see this like them, that they're too out there with their friends. They're just all over the board, and you're trying to figure out how I can hone down this person and make them grounded to be in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. If you're going for another job, what it's saying is that you might take a risk with one of these offers that's being brought to you, even though you being real judgmental of what they bringing to the table and you being real critical and thinking about it. You going to take a leap because you may feel that the job may bring you some kind of newness to yourself, or it may have a skill that you don't have, or you just willing to adventure and try something new when it comes to an employer. You know what I'm saying? This is if you're going for another job and put a resume in. If you are currently with a job, is some of your workers have a carefree attitude. That's what all I'm hearing is they have a carefree attitude. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at them and thinking about them like, damn, you know, all this stuff may be going on. The boss is being critical about us and blah, 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 blah. But as you getting that back from the boss, you looking at your coworkers and you really realizing that some of them is all over the board with their jobs or how they perform their jobs. Okay, that's how they getting down. Wow, Nine of Pentacles. That's what's up. Nine of Pentacles in Judgment. Let's start with the relationship first. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. You seeing this person. What I'm hearing is y'all both on two sides of the fence. This person that you're talking to is too carefree. You're more solid base. So y'all both, you're trying to find a way to marry both of them into a relationship if you want to go for that person. But you're two sides of the fence. One is carefree, social butterfly, while you're grounded and you choose to work on a relationship and put the effort in. And maybe that's why you have a critical judgment about whoever you're talking to, because you're picking carefree type of people. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. If it is a job thing, if you're going for a new job, get ready to put in some work. They ready to see what you can bring into the table. If you accept this offer that somebody is going to give you about being about this job, they ready to see what kind of work you putting in, and they maybe when you first get there and do the work, they're going to be judgmental about the thing. But I think that's more of you just new in the door and they don't know you all the way. So they being real critical about the beginning performance of a new employee. That's what I'm hearing. If you're currently at a job, it's just saying you puttering away at what you're doing. Even though everything may be going all over the board and your bosses is doing all this judgmental thing and they may not like how things is going down of how people is doing stuff, you still putting away, chipping at your job, and you're not really, or maybe this judgmental thing is getting people at your job to get their stuff together and get to really working. The Ace of Okay. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Let's start with the relationship thing first. If you're trying to talk to somebody that's through a friend network, and this is what I'm hearing, you may be disappointed on the referral from a friend about somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you invest the work into getting this person, you may come out in the long run feeling like, okay, my friend picked the wrong person for me. I'm not moved by the person. They say I should take a chance and try to date the person. You're not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. Or you're dissatisfied with this person that you're talking to because they're too much of a social butterfly. You're getting kind of, it's a turnoff for you. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody more ground based, that was willing to work, that is willing to work on a relationship. But this person is too all over the board, a social butterfly, and it's turning you off. That's all I'm hearing. If it's you going for another job, what it's saying is that maybe the job you have on the line, out of these multiple candidates you're dealing with, one of the jobs, even if you invest the time, you may not like it in the end. You know what I'm saying? You may not like it in the end. Because of all the hard work, it's changing your mood real quick. You know what I'm saying? Once you get your foot in the door about taking on that job. That's all I'm hearing. If you're currently with a job, even though it's saying you getting tired of the way the people is acting at the job. You probably put your coworkers or your bosses on a high mark and they're not hitting it, so they leaving you disappointed in their efforts of how they put in work or how they socialize, or they socialize too much and don't put in enough work and stuff, and it's causing everybody in the office to get hit with this random shrapnel from the boss when it comes to, oh, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing this, and you ain't doing this, and you ain't doing this, and it's leaving you disappointed. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's start with the relationship first. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. Because this person is getting you kind of turned off of being a social butterfly, you really don't want to invest or nurture into one of these people that you're talking to. You really don't want to. You got multiple candidates up here. You got 3s and 2s up here. So you got multiple candidates that you may be currently talking to, or the person that you're talking to have. But they really don't want to invest their stuff into one particular person. That's all I'm getting. They're not really there. They're really not there to nurture your emotions about it, because y'all probably is brand new, or you're not trying to nurture this person's emotions because they turn you off with this social thing. They socializing too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's turning you off, so you don't feel like they even try to go in that direction to invest your time and energy into building a relationship with that person. They see that in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see that in them. if this is a job thing, what it's saying is, um, you're going to be there for just the money. If this is a new job or current job, because how the work environment is, or you just got in the door about getting this new job, you're there just for the money. You're not trying to make love to the scenario that's there, or the office politics, or the socializing, or whatever is going on at the job. You're there for one thing and one thing only: your money and putting that work in. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something, once you got this is if you had a new job, that you got your foot up in it, it turns you off somehow. Basically, the environment of the job is too much socializing and all over the board, and you was expecting more handle your business. So since nobody else there is handling their business, you're going to be detached, but you're going to be the workhorse and say, well, I'm going to put the work in, but I'm not going to be even tripping on what y'all doing. That's what I'm hearing. And that can be going with a job you're currently at. You see the boss coming down, hammering hard, on what people was doing at the job. You decided to like disconnect from all this other stuff and be more focused on your work and job. You narrowed it down to the main two, because you got the two of wands. You narrowed it down to the two. I'm here for this job, get my money. That's it. Six of wands in the upright. Let's start with the job thing. And this is what I'm hearing. If you're currently on a job and you took this stance, and if you're going to a new job and you took this stance and you got turned off by all these people socializing and butterflying at the job and not doing a job, by you taking, this is what I'm hearing, by you taking this approach of, man, I'm gonna disconnect from y'all. I'm about my money and I'm about this work for now. I deal with y'all later, but I'm about this work and this money. It's gonna bring you some shine or some victory out of it. What I'm hearing is that the boss is gonna lighten up on you. If you're currently with a job, they're gonna lighten up on you. If you're in a new job and they see this is how you're getting down, they're gonna back up off you. You know what I'm saying? Because they like what you're doing, and they kind of give, if you was a new job, they're giving you room to operate and fully go engage on your work thing. If you're currently at the job, you know what I'm saying? By you being focused on your job, it's putting you in a different light when your boss is looking at you. The same bosses that was passing this critical stuff will have a different outlook on you. So what I'm saying, that's what I'm hearing. If it's a relationship thing, Virgo, they see this in you, you see this in them. This person that you don't want to invest time in, and this is what I'm hearing, they're a person that's also, they're a social butterfly, and they want to be, I'm hearing they want to be center of attention. They want all eyes on them. That's what I'm hearing. They want to be put on a pedestal. I don't know if this is an ego thing or this is how they operate. If you get in a one-on-one relationship with this person, you best believe they want to be the main focus. When say both of y'all go out, they want to be the main one to get all the attention. They want all the shine, while the other companion steps in the back and just visualizes or watches it from afar. This is what I'm hearing. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, they see this in you. You know what I'm saying? That they want to be the center. If they're a couple, they want to be the center of that couple. They want to be put on a pedestal by everybody. Like, say you go and meet some friends or family, instead of the family coming running up talking to you, they want the family to run up and talk to them first. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. This could be ego driven or whatever, but they want to be the total focus on the relationship. Either this person's going to do it to you, Virgo. Virgo, you're going to do it to them. This is how it's getting down. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. Let's start with the job thing. If you're currently with a job, what you're saying is, by you being focused on your job, and I'm going to put this work in, and I'm not going to even socialize and deal with these people, and I'm going to try to get my win on at this job, you're not accepting nothing that somebody else is bringing. You closing them off. You ain't even accepting the the criticisms from your boss. Your boss may come over there and say some old shady stuff. What I'm hearing is you ignoring them and keeping it moving. That's what I'm hearing. This is if you're on a current job. If you go into a new job, you're not paying attention to the people. You're bypassing them. If they got your coworkers, your new coworkers got that drama, they lazy, they don't want to work, you're not trying to hear them. You sweeping them. I'm hearing like you going shoo, like you how you do a fly. I'm hearing shoo, bye. I don't want to deal with you like that. That's what I'm hearing. If this is a relationship, the person you dealing with, either they see this in you or you see this in them. This is almost fogging me. You see this in them, you see this in you. That if you're talking with this person, the social butterfly thing is one thing, but you don't want this person to bring their baggage with them. You better be indie about your stuff. You better be clean. You better not be drama ridden. That's what I'm hearing. You better not be drama ridden. You better have your own stuff together, and you better not have no drama. Maybe that's why you being judgmental and critical about who you're gonna be in a one-on-one relationship with, because you're homing it down, to a point that you want to be drama free. You really don't like the butterflying thing. I can tell you don't like it because it got you thinking about, do I really want to be in a relationship? This person is just all over the board. You know what I'm saying? Or this person socializes too much. Where can I fit some personal time through this? This is what I'm hearing. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. But you want them to come indie and no baggage, basically. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse for the Fool and Ace of Wands. Let me start with the relationship thing first. What I'm hearing is subconsciously you know that this person may not want to work on a one-on-one relationship, or this person is not in a one-on. It doesn't curl their toes to be in a one-on-one relationship unless you're going to give them hella shine to it, put them on a pedestal, or you gonna try to help set them up to be independent or something, but they don't want to work on it. They're too addicted into the butterfly thing. This is what I'm hearing. They too addicted to the butterfly thing. They see this in you, you see this in them, but they're kind of not going in a direction to work on a one-on-one relationship. They're just too butterflying out there. You know what I'm saying? They see the new flower, going to jump on in and fly away, do something else. And it got you thinking of, man, if I take a risk and just jump ahead, you know what I'm saying? Would I be able to work on it? If that's the case, no, not really. Because they're just too out there. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it goes back to the same thing. Either you're currently on a job or going with a new job and got your foot in a new job, what it's saying is just keep to yourself. Do your thing, do your job. Don't worry about all these other people around you. Do your thing. You do you and let you shine. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to jump into helping somebody else at that job or helping to do a group project. Nope, you do you so you could get your shine out of it and get back to that other stuff later. You know what I'm saying? Because if you jump in a group project, this is what I'm hearing. If you take on a job or you currently at a job and it has some group stuff about it, this Ten of Wands you got backwards is going to flip up right. I'm hearing it's going to flip up right, and here comes all this stuff that you didn't want to take on to just perform your job. That's all I'm hearing. Yep. Eight of Swords for the Justice and the Eight of Pentacles. Let's start with the relationship first. They see this in you, you see this in them, Virgo, that the person ain't moving. The person ain't moving even in your direction to get in a one-on-one relationship. They're stuck. Maybe you're stuck on how to figure out to get in a relationship with this person, even if you like this person. I'm getting with the lovers up here. You really like this person. But the problem is some of the stuff they do is all over the board. It's too social. So you're kind of trapped and stuck. You know what I'm saying? Of even making a decision to go and get with the person. Or this person you dealing with, or you could be coming off like this, is so about their independence that they shutting everything down when somebody else don't have it. That's what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? They doing this to you, Virgo. Virgo, you're doing it to them. If it's a job thing, you may feel trapped at the situation or locked in to your duties. If you kind of just keep to yourself and do your job, it's going to give you a feeling like you locked into just that one thing without dealing with your co-workers' drama or whatever. You're going to feel locked in. You know what I'm saying? You're not really locked in because the lock in of the Eight of Swords is a personal choice. You know what I'm saying? This can be if you at a current job or going to a new job. Yeah, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups in the upright. Let's start with the relationship first. What I'm hearing is they see this in you, you see this in them, that they may be ready to make a move because I'm thinking after they got trapped and analyzed how this butterflying thing is going on, they find it cute to a certain point. They find it cute. They it kind of intrigues them of the social butterfly thing. But I don't think it's enough to move the person to come talk to you or you to talk to them. But you taking a second look at it and you're looking at it as, well, it ain't that bad. You're trying to formulate it and you're starting to get feelings back for that person. Maybe you had to really think about this butterflying thing that they do and see it in perspective of just that person, not really you. You know what I'm saying? They could be doing this to you, Virgo. Virgo, they doing it. You doing it to them. If it's the job, it's just saying that either, let's just say a current job. It's a current job. It's your emotions going in and out about the work environment. That's it. I mean, even if you currently went on a new job, it's your emotion. You're trying to have a little feeling at the job. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be totally standoffish, but you're trying to have a little feeling about what is going on there. Just to have your ear on it, really. That's what I'm hearing, just to have your ear on it. Not really to be fully engaged in it or fully adopted emotionally or whatever. You just have an ear pop on it just to keep tabs on it. That's what I'm hearing. Yep, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's definitely about their money and working on something. Let's start with the relationship first. They see this in you, you see this in them. What I'm getting is you getting a little feeling back about this person that you're talking to, and you willing to work with the person to be in a one-on-one relationship, but you're going to make it a slow process. You're not going to go full ham in it. You're going to inject little things here and there, you know what I'm saying, to try to build on the relationship. They could be doing this to you, you could be doing this to them, or they're chipping away, you know what I'm saying, and moving in that direction to getting a one-on-one relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? If it is you going to a new job, you're doing your work, but you're taking your time. That's what I'm hearing. You could be currently at your job too. You doing your work and you're taking your time. You about your work, but you're going to take your time with it. You're not, if the boss is coming and being mad because it ain't done by a certain time, you're not tripping on that. That's just extra drama that you don't want to deal with. You're going to take your time to perfect what you're going to do when it comes to your work. because you may have already a good standing at the job with your boss, and they already see you like this, like the six of wands. They already probably see you like that. So you're going to be meticulous at your job and make sure everything is dialed in tight before you turn it in, before you finish it, before you do anything. You know what I'm saying? That can be if you're currently at a job or you're going to a new job. Five of swords in the upright. Let's start with the relationship. Either you're doing this, Virgo, they doing this to you. This person is about to come at you to be in a relationship, or you're going to come at them, and they're going to start doing stupid stunts to try to get you in a one-on-one relationship. You could be doing this to them, they can be doing this to you. They're going to try to do anything to get you to be in a one-on-one relationship, or you're doing this to somebody to get in a one-on-one relationship because you're kind of intrigued by the person. You want to be in a relationship. You got this butterflying person going on here. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be trying to get them at all costs. You're going to be dropping all kind of lines on them. That's what I'm hearing, to see how far they will come when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. They doing it to you, Virgo, you doing it to them. If it's a job thing, your bosses may be coming to you and having you do some shady stuff just to finish projects. That's what I mean. They having you doing a bunch of shortcuts. They having you skip over certain processes so that the project can be done by a certain time. That's all I'm hearing. And that's if you just got with a job or you currently at a job. Your bosses. I don't feel that you're doing this. I feel your bosses or somebody, another co-worker is coming at you and having you do all these shortcuts just to get stuff done real quick. I'm saying that's each his own. So let me go ahead and get another card. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. For the Judgment, one. Let's start with the relationship first. Virgo, you could be doing this. Virgo, you could do. They could be doing this to you. You about working. Maybe this person ain't got no money. Because there's a lot of pentacles up here. Maybe the person you're talking to ain't got no money to be. They ain't. I'm hearing that they're too. And I'm not saying they really don't have it. I don't think they focus getting in a relationship based on this. But the person seems like they really don't want to invest nothing into building a one-on relationship. I'm hearing they're addicted to this butterfly thing. But you may get to the point, even though you like this person, it's saying that you're not going to put nothing really solid in writing or concrete or make something official or solid about being in this one-on-one relationship with this person. They see this in you, you see this in them. Maybe because of this person would do anything to get in a relationship and they trying these little moves to get you, maybe you kind of backed off and say, wait a minute, they coming way too butterfly, they coming with all this do anything to get in a relationship. Well, maybe I shouldn't invest full gauge in it. Maybe I should keep it on the outskirts or something. Maybe I should keep it light and tight. Maybe I shouldn't go full ham in it because this person is being all over the board, or they trying to do everything to get my attention to be in a one-on-one relationship with them. They see this in you, Virgo, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it's just saying if you at a job and they promised you some money, your yearly, or they did your review or whatever, it's saying that the money's gonna come slow. That's all it is. The money's gonna come slow. Or whatever they offering you for a raise, because people get hired at different times, raises is at different times. It ain't gonna be as much as you think. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be as much. If you currently you went to a new job, it just said you got your foot in this job for little less than what they averagely paid. Maybe you took that option because you didn't like the old work environment you was in. You went and got this new one and it paid a little bit less, but you didn't have to deal with the work drama. You know what I'm saying? That could be another possibility. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Let's start with the relationship thing first. Virgo, they see this in you. You see this in this person. When swords is the court cards, swords are in reverse. They always, to me, is you're not getting it. So this person is so wrapped up into being the social butterfly, being center of attention, that somehow they're not getting it that you're trying to be in a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? You may be trying to drop solid hints on them, but they're not getting it. Or, you know, they doing all this stuff to get you, and it's making you have a second thought about getting in a relationship with this person. You know what I'm saying? That could be happening. They could be doing this to you, Virgo. Virgo, you doing it to them. You know what I'm saying? That because of all this, I'm going to do anything to get you in my bed kind of thing. Is starting to like turn you off. You really thinking about it. It's like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you got the Knight upright and in reverse. So that means it got you unclear of how to take this person to me. And they stacked in the same row. One upright, one in reverse. Meaning you're in a fog about it. You can't finger it, kind of. You're not. I ain't saying you stuck on making a decision, but you could be stuck with the Two of Wands, because that's an option of which way you're gonna go. But you're kind of stuck emotionally. You lost feelings for the person. They sort of came back. You know, you're getting mixed signals. This is what I'm hearing. Mixed signals from the person. Then the person disappears. Butterflies come back. Want you all of a sudden. And it's just leaving you do I want this person or I don't want this person? I don't know. You're straddling the fence on this person of even making a move, or the person is confusing you. I'm hearing they confusing you to a point that you can't make a solid move on this person. They're doing this to you, Virgo. Virgo, you doing it to them. If it's a job, it's just saying currently with a job, or you went to a new job, you operating mindless. It is what it is. You may be operating in a fog because you're trying to catch everything around you, or you deliberately fogging yourself to kind of shut everything out so you can stay focused on your job. That's what I'm hearing. Yep. Two of Swords and upright. Thank you, Spirit. They always will confirm. Let's start with the relationship thing first. You remember I said it got you caught in a fog of which way you're going to go. You're definitely caught of how to take this person. You don't know how to take this person. The person is social butterflying, kind of shutting you off while they shut the butterflying, then going to come back in the picture, be thirsty and hungry and do anything to get you. Then you caught in the middle trying to make a decision of how you could put this person or get them grounded to be in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. Or you're adding up all the stuff this person have, or this person's actions, or how they operate, or you know what I'm saying. And I'm getting, the more you thinking about the person and you trying to be analytical about how this person is, you can't make a decision. The person's actions of all over the board is not helping it, and you're kind of sitting back and thinking about it so much, it's fogging you up. It's like a dead stalemate of how to retrieve this relationship. They see or get this relationship even kicked off. They see this in you, Virgo. Virgo, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it's just saying that the bosses, and you could be working currently with a job or not, they just handing out misinformation. They doing the deliberate confuse the employee kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? They want people to stay focused on their job, so they're gonna dish out whatever information. And that, to me, this is the seven of swords. Remember, the five of swords is do anything to get something done. They may be dishing out fake information and confusing the people to get them stuck just to be working on a specific project at the job. That's what I'm hearing. Could be if you had a new job or a current job. Let's get the last card out. Wow. The moon and the upright for this page. Let's start with the relationship thing. What I'm hearing is you don't know how to take this person, or the way the person is acting is making them act shady, kind of. You giving them the shady eye because the way they acting and how they coming back and forth to you, and it's like, okay, you don't know if there's another person in the picture. You don't know if they just really a social butterfly and keep everybody connected, or you don't know nothing about this person, or the person is not giving you all the information about themselves. You know what I'm saying? It could be on a job thing. It could be on a relationship thing from the past, or what they doing now, or what they thought about being in a relationship, but they're not giving you no information. What I'm hearing is they shuttering something. You know what I'm saying? They shuttering something that they should bring to light to you, and it's not coming to light. You may be asking this person a question, they shutting it down or trying to be secretive about some stuff, and when you go and try to fish for it, they just not feeling about giving the answer up. That's what I'm hearing. They not feeling to give the answer up. They bypassing it because they caught in the wind on something else. Their brain went and moved on to something else. You know, you be doing this, Virgo, to somebody's doing this to you. So let me go. I need to get another clarifier on this because I can't end on this. This is kind of dicey. And for the job thing, like I told you, they may be telling you misinformation to get y'all working. It's definitely happening. They telling you, oh, like, you know how jobs would say, well, that the corporate office is thinking about firing people and blah, 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 blah. This is how they coming. But you don't know if it's true or not. That's where the problem is. You don't know if it's true or not. They doing it to get people to work, but it's being real dicey and shady and being all secretive. Or the mood at your job became secretive. You know what I'm saying? You may be trying to get some information from them, and they like, nah, nobody is telling nothing. You know what I'm saying? That could be happening to you. One of these cards fell already. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Wands. And the Five of Wands. Okay. Let's start with the relationship thing. What this person is telling you, they may have went through. Well, the person is kind of internally, I hate to say that, they kind of lazy. But, I mean, they too carefree. That's what I'm hearing. They're too carefree to relax. That's what I'm hearing for you. You know what I'm saying? Or the person is not exposing anything. Say if you was asking something about this person's money and financial thing, this person could have went through a bankruptcy, or they lost their money by doing something, being careless with their money, and they're not bringing it to you. If you're trying to see how they can be solid and bring something to a relationship, they doing this to you, Virgo. Virgo, you doing this to them. If it's a job thing, don't be shocked that you hear in the month of March or get some kind of fake word, or you don't know if it's true or not, that the company is losing money and they may be laying off people. This is what I'm hearing. Don't be shocked if they come like that. If it's a job you just got on, if you're trying to deal with upper people to handle some business, they're not going to handle it. They're lazy too. That's what I'm hearing. They're lazy too. Say if you needed some information, you knew at a job and you needed some information like about your 401k or your medical stuff, or they're lazy. You ain't gonna get that information back too quick. If you're currently on a job, what it's saying is, well, you may hear word that the company you currently working for is losing some money. Or they may try to do the I'm gonna lay off somebody threat. You know what I'm saying? But whatever they gonna bring ain't gonna be too cute, because you got the sun in reverse and the seven of cups in reverse. So whatever they gonna bring is gonna be one sided with the six of swords. Wow. If you're currently on a job, you may hear this, but that the job is going to try to reconstruct something. That's what I'm hearing. They're going to tell you the news. Eventually, it's going to come out, and it may be cute, but they're going to also promise that they have a handle on it, and they're going to reconstruct something at the company, and it ain't going to be as bad. But kind of watch it out. If it's at a job that you're currently working for and you're trying to get this help, you may have to go to outside sources and get it. That's what I'm hearing. You may have to go out. If it's about the 401k and you going through the H&R department, bypass them, get the real number to the people you really need to call and give them your name and handle that business that way. You're going to have to bypass them. If it's a relationship, they see this in you, you see this in them, somebody's getting tired of the butterflying thing or being confused about how this one person is, they're going to move on to somebody else. They're going to move on to somebody else because they feel like, I ain't going to say it's doing too much. It's just too much mind game going on for them. It's just too much mind game of trying to figure and hone down how this person is. And I'm getting this. I'm getting this real bad. I'm hearing that you feel it's a waste of time investing all this energy into this when you can be investing into somebody else. That's what I'm hearing. So let me go ahead and shake my dice and tell you how this is going to play out for the month of March. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months that this whole scenario could be playing out for you. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and leave your comments at the bottom. You can thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.